Alright, for our pre-screens that we're going to use to show where we're at and what kind of improvements we can make afterwards. We're going to check the neck first, we're going to check the back, the shoulders, and we're going to look at hips. Okay? So first one is checking the neck. So we're looking at neck flexion through your spine. So we're trying to take chin and put it on your sternum there. We're looking for tension and stretch along the back of the neck and trying to place the chin on the sternum. Okay? And then when we switch to the little bit of rotation, we're looking for the same thing, but we're trying to get chin to collarbone on the left, and we're trying to get chin to collarbone on the right. You may notice a difference left and right. Could be tension along the upper traps and shoulders. It could be some kind of pinchiness in the side of the neck too. Pinchiness is a little bit more in-depth, so that's something we're happy to answer questions about. But we're looking for that big stretch or the limitation to move the neck, and then we're going to recheck that after we go through our movements. So T-spine is our next one. So that's the middle of your back. That's where a lot of the rotation and motion should come from. So we're going to take a yoga block and sit down, or really you can take anything you have that's a couple inches across, and you're going to put it between your knees while you sit down. Okay. Could be a pillow, could be a blanket if you're at home. If you're out, just put even any little object, a shoe, something you can squeeze so we don't get a sliding and twisting in the knees while you're doing this. Okay? So we're going to take hands on the opposite shoulders. We're going to take the elbows and eyes as far to the right as possible. Okay? And you're going to be able to breathe in that position. So you get a good turn. See what you can look at behind you. See if you have any tension in the neck or the back. Just kind of evaluate your position. And then we're going to switch and go to the left. Okay? Good. So again, you need to be able to breathe here. Think about what you're feeling. Is it your neck? Is it your back? Do you actually feel your abs doing the twisting? We'd like your core to be creating your rotation, not your neck. Okay? Okay. For our third test, okay, we're going to check on the shoulders. Okay? Shoulders need to be happy and moving in order to keep elbows healthy as well. So what we're going to be looking for is the ability to get the arm all the way overhead. So you're just going to take, you can do this in a mirror if you'd like, or you can just do it and evaluate how high the arm goes. So the arm needs to be in line or behind the ear here without getting a back arch. Okay? If you feel pinchiness or tightness in the shoulder, that's something to pay attention to, or just the inability to get one of the two arms up. So then you just do the other arm as well. See which one feels better. Okay? One might feel a little bit better than the other, and that's okay, but just pay attention to that as we move along. Okay, our final test is a toe touch. So what we're going to do is put our feet together. You're going to work on being able to go down into a full flex position and be able to put fingers on toes. Okay? We're looking for a nice round curve. You may get back tension, you may get neck tension, you may get hamstrings or back of the knees. Okay? But be aware of what you feel. Check and see, can you get to your toes? That is a basic requirement that we ask most people. You should be able to touch your toes without pain, discomfort, or finding like a bounce to get there. Okay? So it should be a nice smooth movement. Okay? That's the ability to move through your hips. If you cannot move through your hips, you're not going to be able to use all your potential to hit the golf ball as far as possible. So let's get those hips moving, pay attention to what you're feeling, and we'll be able to go through this with our exercises.